I hate turning the stream on and off, you guys, all the time, but probably cost me some viewers off the live stream. But if it's going to automate the upload process to Twitch, we'll find out tonight. So let's go ahead. What I want to do next. That much full screen. There. That's kind of what I'm looking for. But not that. There, we'll hide brown and green. It's better. A little more room at the bottom if I can get it. Okay, now that I got that, I wonder how. That's not bad. It's probably the best crop we've got yet. If I go more than that, I'm just getting space around it, I think. There, that's okay. It's as big as I can get it without changing anything. You just can't see my bars across the bottom. Can do this. Can grab the overlay and unlock it. Try pushing it over. Does that help at all? I don't know if you really need to see my taskbar or not, but what is part of the process. We now have the power. So I don't know if it's any better because then you lose the stuff over here. I don't know which way I like it better. I don't know that it really matters. I think if I had to choose, you really don't need to see this stuff over here, most of all. Really, I just want the time and date stamp over there. So that'll work. I'll lock it in at that point. And you still got most of it on the screen. As much as I can fill it up anyways. And then you actually get my reaction to what I'm working with, which is, I don't know, there might be some communication level to facial expressions or something. So, Chapter 7. I don't know if I even want to use this copy, but I guess since we're here, we'll play with it. I'm almost tempted to delete it. I don't know. Let's try, I think we just need a MongoD. So now our database is running. And I think our other thing we'll get, let's do, we haven't run 6 at all. Let's run 6 until we get, we had 5 running. If we can't get 6 running, then we'll go back to 5 and build up to it. We'll change our README. We'll do some document-driven development. We'll change our README until we can get it like a startup list to just say, hey, do this, do that, change these, and it should work. So that being said, let's do a, do we want to do a fork, clone, download. Tempted to do a fork, but maybe not this episode. Let's just clone or download. Sounds promising. Why aren't we doing that? Just that slow. Download the zip then. Open in desktop. Am I doing that and just not seeing it? Kind of confused. I was just downloading one zip. I'm not sure what this other one is. Let's just try that and see what we get. Okay, so document-driven development. While it's trying to run that, we're going to go back to where we're going to go. That's what it said first. Cannot find module. So we can run through. We can start reviewing chapter 6. Let's try 5. I think we got 5 to run. Oh wait, no such module. Yeah, that probably wouldn't work actually. I've still got to change the API. Let's do what we just did one more time. But let's do it with 5 first. Let's go to and this is part of the process. If any of you guys want to give me a pull request, especially on this remade page, like help me update the checklist, what we need to do to get them working. That's cool. That's kind of why I'm doing this. Chapter 6. Let's go to chapter 5. Add a REME. There goes the zip. Let's put it on the desktop. Change the order on these. 5 on top of the stack of books. 6 ordering down by it. Close. 6 comes down here. 7 comes over here. Alright, now I feel a little more organized. Time, so we can get that one to run too before we close out an episode. About 10 minutes left. 7's the only one that's not coming from GitHub at this point. For consistency, so I thought it wouldn't run. Can't find module. get that on. Yeah, we got something. Let's see what the errors are. See, I didn't get that last time. Module JS 471 throws error. So we can look that up. This is what our error on 6. I can about guess what that one is. I'm not gonna write it down yet because we still need to set our API keys and we still need to change our secrets. And I think what I've really been running into, I've got a short list. It could be the database name. It could be the callbacks on the OAuth return calls, or the URLs on the OAuth returns. Okay, so that looks successful. Okay, we got a host running off our 5, so our 5 pretty much runs. Let's confirm that. I think that's it, that hello world. Yep. So that's running now. And the only thing we had to do to get there is in the other window. Control C gets us out of this. I think it said they'll take markup in here. Yeah, preview. Yeah, this is markup. So let's do a little. We got a few minutes left. Let's do start learning some markup. Markdown, markup, whatever.
what music is. Music. Okay. I can send it to you too.
So yeah, as I ask you guys for help, if you see a step that this is mainly what I'm talking about. I think the code's fairly healthy, except for stuff that we've obviously got to change, like the keys and the secrets. But I want it like a 12-step program or whatever it needs, a 12-step process to get it running. So this one just 5 we saw it just run, needs npm install and node server, and that's it. So we'll preview our readme. So if you want to give me if you see a step that I'm missing in the readme and want to give me a pull request to explain the process better for that code set, then we'll commit a new branch or whatever we need to do. And that should, yeah, that goes to the home page of the repository. Yeah, just now. So everything else was updated 4 hours ago, but I just updated the README to include these processes, so I could actually copy and paste those out of there without even worrying about getting the one. We've already got something in here, but if we didn't, just say paste, and we'd have that command. So we'll go ahead and take a break on the episode. I guess we're hitting 23 minutes. Should I kill 2 minutes doing something? Control C. Okay, we're good on this. Let's just let's get to 6 is what we want to run. So let's do the same thing. We had npm install. I guess I didn't hit that. Yes, Mr. Eggman. You're right there, Mr. Eggman. Up to date with some warnings. It doesn't have, I guess, what to say. No description, no repository, no readme, no license field. So, what you trying to say? PM install. So the other one didn't get all that, did it? When we installed 5, it didn't have all those warnings. Yeah, it did. It had a lot of it. npm install deprecated. I remember there was one that we needed to. There is something we had to update, so that may affect what we're looking at. That was on a Stack Overflow question. I might be able to go back and refresh my memory on what happened there. Maybe that'll get our 6 running smoother if we get that up to date. Let's do one more time, see what our errors are going to be. Node server. Cannot find module. That does sound like the error that I was getting. What they were saying was deprecated. Find that again. MongoDB, please upgrade. So, alright, we'll call that an episode. We're hitting 25. Throwing errors on 6, so we'll see what we can do about that. We didn't change anything to the README on 6. It's still just sitting there as a repository. All we did was update the README for 5. We proved it's running. We've got the np install. npm install and the node server. Alright, see you soon.
What up, 730? Hustle harder. Butter beats. It's hard not to bite the hand that feeds you, so you learn to feed yourself. Try to find some fans that need you, so you can fill the shelf. Hustle mixtapes and EPs, trying to make a dent. Move back in with the fam, so you ain't gotta pay the rent. Find the caddies down the ride, live hungry, same struggle. If you do the math right, that should make your money double. Gotta have the right mentality, same drive, same dreams. See things the same way, same eyes, same schemes. Although the odds are stacked against you, there ain't no looking back. Everybody goes against you, but you know you bring the heat every time you on a track. All you need's a buzz in the street, the fiends on it like crack. Waking up early, going to sleep late, all in pursuit of the almighty release date. Niggas hating every day. Hey yo, my shit is hard. Y'all cats might hustle hard, head turners, hustle hard, hustle harder.
We stay on the grind and break day. We was raised in the streets the same way.
Hustle harder.
If you raising the heat, then ain't straight. Bloody money, high stakes, so this shit gotta change.
Hustle harder.
HT, CDs and tapes. Dub plates, heat the place, shots, leave a trace. We hustle to get free, you sell your soul to get paid. Same hood, same snake, same crook, same face.
Big black elemental, the guard max powers. Head turners get together in the lab for hours. We've been on a hustle game since back in the day. To put it down and get on tracks and scream get away. Selling t-shirts at concerts and baseball games. Selling Newports and weed, no clientele for cocaine. Selling everything, man. The posters on my wall, just trying to get one step closer to speaking to y'all. Slinging the clothes off my back, the hats and the kicks. Give me 7 more bars and I'll be slinging you this. Put in work, hit the radio, the colleges, the magazine. Won't be satisfied till I'm known as the Bean. On the grizzly all the time, stay tired, stay frustrated. Look back and say one day we finally made it. Set a nice place for a son or a daughter, but son, I'm still dreaming, so I gotta hustle harder, hustle harder.
We grind and scheme to rise like steam. To get over's the American dream. Now,
Hustle harder.
the American nightmares right here, rocking 3 stripes and Nike Airs. All over the beam, to all my hustlers holding the cream, rocking the bees and the clothes is green.
Hustle
Respecting the
harder.
OGs that's older than me. Walk with me while I show you that we hustle harder.
Y'all motherfuckers don't want it with Getaway. What up, Scotch? Suckers. Whole Butter Beats family hustle harder. Hustle harder. Everybody in the beam, get up, and hustle harder. Y'all don't hustle like us, y'all don't grind like us, man. Y'all don't put in work in the streets. Hustle harder.
Yeah, it's your man Butterscotch. Big Lush represent. Down we get.
Yeah, this next song. Stroll them heads, it's got a lot of your mind. Always thinking, what's my next move? What am I gonna do? Many nights I can't sleep, just tossing and turning. like they say night. Struggle to sleep unless the sun's up. How trite. I feel like Rip Van Reverse, going berserk. This lack of sleep, it stays affecting my work. And quite honestly, I don't know why. But when I lay down at night, it's hard to close my eyes. Is it a lot on my mind, or could it be something else? Up for 2 days straight, this can't be good for my health. My sleep has been a problem since the age of 9. I have no doubt that this attributes to my current state of mind. Maybe my body was designed for the grind, cause it gets harder every day to go out in 9 to 5, and I don't know why. Hard to fall asleep makes it harder to wake up. I wish time was irrelevant, kinda like a Jacob. Hard to fall asleep makes it harder to wake up. I wish time was irrelevant, kinda like a Jacob. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm exhausted, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm worn out, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head. As the day fades into the evening, I know the night won't end in me dreaming. Somebody tell me the reason, I'm going crazy. Confusing, overtired for just being lazy. This time the music won't save me, but it can help me release. It's time to let it go, not sleeping's just a part of me. Now it's something I know. At night I can't sleep, I toss and turn, so I stay walking the streets, finding spots to burn. 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm far from tired, smoking mad weed, but I feel like I'm wired. I guess I gotta keep going till I'm exhausted. I walk the streets of Boston, wonder what the cost is. This can't be good, but what I'ma do? Just stay focused on making music for you. Now I try to lay me down for the count. I know somebody knows what I'm talking about. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm exhausted, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm worn out, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head. I remember being young, crying myself to bed. Felt the pressure of the world pushing on my little head. School was hard, coming home was even harder, but I ain't trying to blame this on my mother or my father. Whatever the cause, which I can't figure out. Me getting a good night's sleep, something I doubt. Reading, drinking, smoking, pills, running ball to wear me out, man, even NyQuil. Since then, my lifestyle has adapted. Barely sleep, bags under my eyes, catnapping. Black Ella, insomniac for real. That's life, man, I just gotta deal. That's alright, cause I got no time to chill. Plus sunrises, they kinda ill. Breakfast at 6 in the morning with the crew. Cause after a night of raging, that's how we do. Cause after a night of raging, that's how we do. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm exhausted, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head. At night I can't sleep, I close my eyes, I'm worn out, but I ain't even tired. At night I can't sleep, I roll around my bed, trying to deal with all the thoughts that be running through my head.
Here on the stream. It's into that song anyways.
What's up, getaway?
Grunty Bruce, baby. 2006.
I skipped over it.
Yo, my man, I got this.
Helpless as I've ever been. Cry myself to sleep. Okay, I'm just gonna work on my I'm gonna go ahead and work on my notes for cover last episode and get up to date. So, that being said,
I 10 impassable. 200-mile-an-hour winds blasting you. Lord God, what happened to the statue in the square? Park your car to go to sleep, wake up, it ain't there. Life ain't here to help you, but this just ain't fair. Now you cowards to the power of the pressure in the air. No phones, no radio, no TV, no news. Condoleezza Rice buying Ferragamo shoes. Cops need help too. A city stuck on the roof. Chief of police resigned. Now what's the man gonna do?
I talk but no one hears me. All I can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been, I cry myself to sleep. Talk but no one hears me.
700 buses, 100 show, 30,000 people trapped up in the Superdome. 80 G more in the city left alone. 3,000 convention center, what's going on? No more homes, just the front steps. Feel like you try so hard, but rain and pain is all you get. Federal disaster area, 90,000 square miles inside the stadium. Someone rapes a little child, living wild, locked in, waiting to be shipped out. Living for days with a future in doubt. 3 tons of food left sitting in the sun. All air traffic halted for Air Force One. One of the biggest storms of all time. Wish I could say it's just a rhyme. Best believe my heart goes out on every line. For the people out in Louisiana, people in Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Texas, all affected any city.
I can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been, I cry myself to sleep. I talk but no one hears me. All I can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been, I cry myself to sleep. I talk but no one hears me.
5 million plus with no power. Decades of history washed away in a few hours. Major state layoffs, trying to save.
Okay, so this will be Chapter 6, Episode 51, GitHub.com, Chapter 6 code review, Control Save, and Minimize. I'm good with that. What else? Let's get back on TeamViewer. Violent for everybody affected. Here's a moment of silence. Okay, so let's get this back to can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been, I cry myself to sleep. I talk but no one hears me. Can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been. Okay, let's open this in brackets. What if it was you? Do what you do. Okay, let's change the music. I've played all 3 tracks that are suitable for streaming on an educational channel. And some people would question those, I'm sure. It's not the words, folks, it's how you use them. Listen to the energy. Cry myself to sleep, I talk but no one hears me. I can do is weep. Helpless as I've ever been, I cry myself to sleep. I talk but no one hears me. Alright, we'll kill that. So now I can still hear Clartrum. I guess I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is my favorite. We'll push these guys back. I say favorite. If there's something about the plot here that fits. It's our theme song. Even if you guys can't hear it most of the time. Cognitive flow, 60 beats per second. Or sorry, 60 beats per minute. You know what? We've played this one a lot though. And there's one that's Should probably add to this playlist that doesn't get enough credit. Let's try some Genius Party. Can we DJ some Genius Party? Get the long ones. There we go. Studio 4 degrees Celsius. What you got? Studio 4C film. They may have the whole thing. Nice. I recommend you go watch this film right now. We're gonna listen to it anyways. You hear like a Pink Floyd or The Wall. It's all about. I'll probably stream this whenever I get done recording episodes for the day. I'll just go ahead and stream this for you guys tonight. It was on Netflix for a while. There's a Genius Party too that's worth watching. But yeah, we'll listen to this. But there's a couple different things like Pink Floyd's The Wall, or they actually had a couple different ones. They had Live at Pompeii. You know, like maybe Tommy. I don't know, Queensryche, Silent Lucidity. A couple different albums where they're made to, you know, they're art projects where there's a couple different media forms made to go together. It's not just, hey, I made a song and then I made another song and then I made another song. It's like the whole album's meant to function together. And often there's a video element layered to that. So, yeah, Genius Party. I didn't know who the band was, or who made it. I guess it's Studio 4C, unless that's the name of the channel. But anyways, yep. There we go. That's who we're listening to now. So let's get back to chapter 6 here. Looks like it's open in brackets now. I pulled it to the other screen. Oh, interesting. This might be why it's not running. There's nothing there. I'm trying to hide like my like I want to work off screen so you guys can't see my stuff. It's a very good reason not to run. That one's got everything. Alright. So I thought we had 6 last episode. Let's delete that. Let's look in here again. See, all that feels weird. That's all that's in there. Let's go look at GitHub again. Let's look at our chapter 6 repository. Let's see what. Yep. I guess it's all put in there. Odd me. I was sure I had this one working. Alright, let's try something else. Oh man, now I feel bad. Let's do, and I've deleted it. Should I undelete it? Let me think. Let's try undeleting for a second. I may be getting ahead of the gun here. I feel like I'm about to sneeze too. Alright, we got 15 minutes, so we can do. I got 2 chapter 6s. If it's let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. Settings, I had trouble finding that. Settings, and then go into the danger zone and delete this repository. Make sure you know what you're talking about, so you don't accidentally delete your stuff. I understand the consequences. Delete this repository. You want my password? I guess. Thanks for asking. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. But not like that. Like that. And then there. And a little more here. Now I feel better. A little more. Just want to get the timestamp out. I don't know why that bothers me. I feel like it should be there. Gonna do a video journal. Should have accurate timestamps on it. Okay. Okay, well, excuse me. Fine, I'll do you a favor here in a second. Just want to get this path here. Okay, let's try this again. I told you I'd do you a favor. Let's go to a Genius Party. Full screen that. And then there. We'll use it like wallpaper. Did it again. Oops, I did it again. That'll have to do. It's got the timestamp. And it's as big as it'll get on the screen. Think another problem. I'm gonna go back to Windows 10 for a bit. This was a good copy. That's got everything we're needing. It's on the desktop now.
Bist du okay, Kleine? Ist mein Kampfanzug? Oh nein, mal die stärksten Waffen, die du dir vorstellen kannst.
Not a Git repository.
Na mach schon. Ich kann nicht länger warten.
Actually,
Na schön, das muss reichen.
there. That'll work. Yep, I think it does.
Um Himmel, etwa aus dieser Richtung. Nein, im Moment nicht.
Getting there.
In 300 Jahren. Erde und Sonne bewegen sich durch die Galaxie. Auf das Sternbild der Leier zu. Mit einer Geschwindigkeit von 200 Kilometern. Naja, und in 300 Jahren wird unsere Erde dort ankommen. Deshalb sind wir in dieses Zeitalter zurück. Der Fantasie voller Spieler.
Fetch immediately. It's all there, so why isn't it picking it up? Well, it feels a little more promising. I'm not sure what made the difference. Right, because I just deleted it. You numbsquack. You want me to do? Create it, delete it, create it, delete it. What do you need? Do you need, woman? Or another long episode. I want this done though. We're behind schedule. Here, I think this is something I've been missing a lot. I think this is the missing step when I get in my way. That doesn't show up. Much better. Woohoo! Alright, we'll give it a break. I'll take a drink. Nothing alcoholic. We'll come back and work on the README file. We'll get this running. We'll add a README file. We'll try and get it running, and once we do get it running, we'll start a README file with some basic notes of what we did to get it running. So, give me a break. I'll see you guys in a bit.